Well, hello NT people, I hope you're doing well, hope you're doing okay, because today I am feeling terrible. I'm going to be blunt and just honest with you, I feel absolutely terrible and I kind of need to pick me up. For this video, I wanted to react to VeeJay ASMR's video talking about positive autism traits, and also for me to potentially talk about some positive things about autism while we listen to VeeJay talk about positive things about autism. But if you're brand new to this channel, I do make videos on a weekly basis, and I'm making a ton of videos for World Autism Awareness Week this week, which if you haven't seen, there's a playlist down below. Oh, also make sure you go check out VeeJay ASMR's channel and obviously subscribe, click the notification bell. But anyway, enough rambling on. Here is me reacting to some positive autism traits, because gosh, I need it today.
Hey, so you need a pep talk?
I definitely do.
What's wrong? What's going on?
It's been a long day, my friend. So long.
Oh, no. I understand. Because you have autism, your brain is a little different indeed, and that does come with challenges and struggles for you that, you know, are not always easy to deal with.
See, that's very, very true. And I think this is kind of why, when it comes to talking about autism in a positive way, it can be difficult for some people. I try to be positive about autism on here, but it can be difficult talking about it because it is like a real thing and there's harsh realities with being autistic. I can understand when people say, you know, see people like me talking about positive autism and being positive about their autism stuff, like, oh, you know, there's nothing positive about it. I do understand that, but yeah, no, I think it's just about recognizing the challenges, but also knowing that there's positives about you that, you know, you might not even realize about yourself. Anyway, let's continue.
Yeah, your feelings are totally valid.
Thank you.
And, you know, that you can get discouraged from time to time.
Just like what I said before.
But in general, you do such a good job in dealing with all those challenges and making the most out of every day and looking at things like from the bright side. And I'm really proud of you for doing so. It doesn't serve you to hate your brain or to not like the way you are. So we're gonna have to change that.
Awesome.
And
hey,
I'll gladly give you an autism pep talk.
Hit me.
No, it's easy, don't worry. I can think of so many things from the top of my head.
Okay, like what?
So many things that I like about you.
Like what? Go on, tell me. Tell me.
I'm gonna make you blush.
I'm already blushing,
well,
mate.
First of all, you are so authentic and unique. You are you. You know, you can say that about everyone, but no. The way you are authentic displays itself on so many different levels.
Like what? I'm kind of curious now.
You don't really care about social expectations. You just choose to not necessarily follow them, or more to not be bound by them. You know, you don't let your dreams be restricted by social expectations. You just like...
I do kind of agree with that. And I think that's one of the things, like, why I like talking to autistic people. I think that's one of the positive things about autism, just, you know, us just being who we are and who we want to be, you know, regardless of what people may think, regardless of whether people think it's weird or not. I'm not really that bothered. I couldn't care less, quite honestly. I would rather live my best life knowing that I'm happy and content with myself. Especially in adulthood, I came to this realization that, you know, quite honestly, if you're trying to fit in with a group of people and not being yourself, then it's just so draining, just so kind of, you know, and it's just pointless because it's like you're not being your true self, you know? And that's the positive thing about autism, I think, you know? It's just us being us, you know? And, you know, there's nothing better. It doesn't matter, you know, if other people don't like it, you know? I'd rather be around people who, you know, get me for me. And if people don't like it, they can go.
You know, you'd be the one when everybody would start drinking alcohol or partying, you'd be like, nah, I'd rather play video games, or I'd rather drink water. And
I do
you just
like to
do
drink
it so
sometimes,
casually.
just to say.
I also feel like you don't really judge people as much, Well, there are some exceptions for sure.
Like
But
what?
you do judge people when you think what they do is morally or ethically wrong in your opinion. But I feel like that's valid too. You will rarely judge somebody for the clothes they wear, or their body weight, or
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
fair, yeah.
the way they choose to wear their hair.
Thank
Yeah, when
you.
I go visit my family, for instance, they will always say something about my hair, even if it's something nice.
Do you know what? This happens to me as well. Like, I'll go round to a family members and they'll make a comment about my appearance, or, oh, you've gained a lot of weight, blah, 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 something like that. And I know they don't mean anything mean by it at all, but it's like, do you know what? Honestly, I'm just going to be honest right now. You know, I've felt terrible for months. So I've been eating a lot more and I've gained a lot of weight. You probably don't see it in videos, but it's like, I try and go out my way to hide it, because it's just like, well, I don't feel great a lot of the time. In general, though, getting back to the point of the video, and this point specifically, I don't care what people appear like. I would rather be around people who, you know, are just nice people and have a good personality. But when I do judge people, and it's very, very rare that I do, it's usually for good reasons. It's either, you know, people are just being utterly just people, just disgusting people, just disgusting human beings who have honestly are not worth my time or your time. It's nice being around other autistic people as well who, you know, don't care about like superficial stuff like that. And I think if people cared less about the superficial stuff about someone's appearance and things like that, then I don't know. Honestly, I think things would just be better and more positive.
You don't gossip that much, and
I hate gossip.
that's nice. It's nice to be around. You know, these people who
can't be bothered with gossip.
about other people.
Yeah.
To you wonder, okay, but what do you say about me to other people? You know, and I don't have that with you.
That's something I worry about as well. Like people that I'm around will gossip about other people sometimes. Not people in my private life. Not my friends or family or anything really. It's more other aspects. They talk so much about other people. It's like, what do they talk about when I'm not in the room? Like, it's something I do actually think about. Just think this attribute, you know, of autistic people is actually quite a nice attribute. It's quite a nice autistic trait of autistic people. And if you agree, let us know down below.
What else do I love about you? Oh, you are so passionate. You know this. You can probably think from the top of your head of a few things that you love. Because when you like something, you love something. And you want to talk about it all the time. You want to do it all the time. But it's so
Pokemon.
Beautiful to see how you can really
Japanese booster box,
yourself into the things that you love, into your hobbies, your interests.
Yeah, like when I get invested in something, I just want to be involved with that thing. Special interests are something I've talked about on the channel before. I'll link it in an icon so you can go check it out. And I'll link the one where I talk about my special interests, but that's from like a year ago, but still relevant. I just want to be involved in it. I mean, like, I've been getting into Pokemon card collecting and stuff. I mean, I have a few binders now of different sets and things. Like, it's just a whole thing for me at the minute. It's just all mad and crazy. Just to say, Japanese Pokemon cards are so much better than the English. I'm just going to say it. I think Japanese is so much better. Just so much cleaner and nicer and just... oh, it's just so beautiful.
But you have definitely taught me a lot about your interests. And
thank you.
It's not always important in society, but it's interesting nonetheless.
Pokemon.
And it makes for good conversation.
Cool, cool.
I wouldn't want to talk about the weather or what I'm going to eat.
Oh my god, people in the UK talk about the weather. Like, it's like, it's not even a stereotype. It is actually true. People will talk about, oh my god, it's snowing. Oh my god, it's raining. How disgusting. And it's just like, mate, I don't care if it's snowing or if it's raining. Talk about Pokemon. Talk about things that I actually care about. I think it's beautiful, personally. I think it's really, really beautiful. And, you know, if you're autistic, share what you're interested in down below, you know? Because I know people have talked about, you know, anime. People are really into anime. It seems like my audience seems to be into anime. Definitely share your interests down below. I would love to hear from you and see what you guys are into.
When people do get to know you and they know that what you say is just what you mean and how it is, I think it gives people peace and, you know, calmness, that they can just take your word. When you praise me, I know I did a really good job. I know you're not just being polite, you know? When you say something's good, others can be sure that it really is good, that they really have your approval. And that is also nice, you know, that we don't have to doubt that you're just being polite, but that you just show your emotions honestly.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I think when I say stuff to people, sometimes they don't take it seriously. I think it's completely opposite to what VeeJay was saying. It's just for me personally when, I don't know, maybe I overthink it. I probably do overthink it. Like, I'll say something positive to someone. I genuinely think that they don't believe me, you know, when I say it. Though it's obviously not, I'm not a wizard, you know, I'm not a magician or a psychic, that's the word. You know, I can't read people very well at all, so maybe that's got something to do with it, you know, and you may be the same. But when I speak to autistic people anyway, you know, as a fellow autistic person, it's nice to know that when people say stuff, they mean it, or, you know, at least I get that impression, you know. But sometimes with other people it can be a little bit tricky, but I do think though there are a lot of positives to being autistic. And I don't know, I hope watching this video has helped you maybe feel a little bit better about yourself. And, you know, make sure you do go check out the full video for yourself, because, you know, I have been talking throughout, you know, it's going to be linked down below. But if you want to hear from me some more positive autism traits, check out that video right there. But if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button for me. Stay you, stay indie, and I will see you tomorrow for another brand new World Autism Awareness Week video. Yeah! Take care.